Welcome. In our previous demonstration, we created two businesses in the system. Now we need to proceed from here. So we cannot do anything without having employees in the system. So still in my super user account. Now when I go on my top right here, I'm able to see the businesses and I can activate any of the businesses. So for example, let's start with SmartBAS, for example. So when I activate SmartBAS, it's configuring templates in the background for HR so that you can have automated reports. So let's go to HR, for example, and this is what we are able to see. So under HR, we have the dashboard. There is nothing at the moment because we've not entered anything. So we have recruitment, we have employees, then we have gender distribution, we have department size, we have employment status. So right now, we're not seeing anything because we don't have information. So we have recruitment here. So this is where you can manage all the recruitment from here. You can post a job. Right now, it's telling me no departments found for the active business. So where am I posting the job to which department? So I need to add the department before I proceed. So we will do that. So you enter the job from here. You enter the candidates from here. Then you schedule interviews for each candidate from here. There's no limit to the number of interviews you can schedule. Then you enter the results from here. So right now I'm not able to proceed to enter a result because I don't have an interview. So I'll need an interview to in order to achieve that. So I'll need to enter an interview. So it's quite structured. Then once you have selected who that candidate is, you now convert them to an employee, and they will be converted to an employee. You will now be able to see them from here. Alternatively, um, if you get it now, you don't need to expose your current staff or employee to recruitment because they're already your staff. So you can add the employee direct from here. You can add the employee details from here, and once you add their details, then they become an employee in the system. You can edit, you can export this to Excel. You can also print a profile of a particular employee, and then you can filter using all these options here. Then we'll come to these documents. Okay, let's go to documents. So here you can upload documents for an employee. So right now it's asking me to select the employee, so I cannot proceed. So you can upload all the necessary documents, NRCs, registrations, all the relevant documents for each employee. You can upload them from here. Then we have payroll and compensation. So here, this is where you get to enter the payment details for each employee, how you pay them, the type of contract that you want to use. These are the, the options that have been automated in the system, and you can also use them to automate your payment options. So once you update this information, the system will know that you'll be paying this employee monthly, or you'll be paying this employee daily or hourly, and also the payment method, their basic salary you enter from you enter from here, and you can print out a report. As you can see, this is the format. So if you've seen SmartBAS, when it was configuring, this is what it was doing. So I can just export this and it will come out just the way it is. And if there's a lot of details, you can move like this and put it in landscape and print out, and I'll have this report for each employee. Here there is nothing because I've not uploaded a logo. When we upload a logo, you will see how the logo will appear here. Then we have payroll components. These are HR related, which are basically what are those items that will be composed in the overall salary for your employee. So as you can see, these are already there by default, already in the system, and they will automatically be calculated for you. You can also print out a report. For example, if I do this, as you can see, if I do this, let me export this because this can be exported right now. Let me say yes. Okay. So here's a report. This is an image. So this is a report for the pay component, and this is how all the other reports will be done. So here, when we put the logo will show up here. So then also you can, peradventure, the government of Zambia or ZRA decide to change the bands, you can update them from here. You can update them from here, and the calculations will follow what is here, because even now they are following what is here. And currently, these are the current tax bands for ZRA. That also includes NAPSA and NIMA. These are their tax bands. So you can update the information from here and still proceed. Over time as well, you can update from here, as well as the skill development levy. You can update from here. Then we have the payroll period. This is where you get to choose the payroll cycle. You select the start date and the end date, the number of working days, and this is where you get to choose whether you want to generate the payroll automatically or you want to do it manually. Automatically means all that I've shown you will be calculated for you, and the pay slip will be ready. Manually just means you enter individually for each employee. You would have calculated maybe in Excel, and then you enter manually from here. That's what manually here means. Then this is why now you see the actual payroll. Okay, the high level summary, high level payroll. This will show you. So navigation, you can even do this. This is where you will see the high level payroll for each cycle. It will show you the total amount going to the employees, the total amount being deducted from the employees, the total amount going to the actual employees and their deductions, and also your obligations as an employer to to government in form of NAPSA, in form of NIMA, and skills development levy. Then overall, you'll see the total cost from here. Then you can close the payroll from here. Once it's approved, you close it from there. You can also export to Excel. Then here is where you see now the actual payroll for each employee. You select the employee. You can export from here. You can approve from here. And once the payments have been done, you confirm the payments from here. You can recalculate the payroll after you've entered manually. Yeah, so you can also enter payroll items to a particular employee. Maybe you want to give bonus, or you want to give a special amount to someone. as you can see, these are the options that are there. Maybe in this case, the options might not be here. When you select the right one, the last one, then you enter your custom option and then you proceed from there. The navigation is quite flexible. You can scroll like that. If you are working from here, you can scroll like that because that wasn't clear earlier, so that it's much clearer for you. You can do that. Then you can close and come back like that. So the navigation is quite flexible, and this is applicable to here and there, as you can see. If it's not quite clear, then this is where you can track your benefits administrations for your staff. You enter the benefits from here, and then you assign the benefits the to the employee who are eligible for those benefits. So you can track benefits administration from here. Then you can come here. You can track leave days from here and manage leave days from here. You can enter the leave type. You select the employee, then you enter the details for the leave. You can track the attendance from here. The principle is the same. If you need more space, like the table is big, you can do that. So you track attendance from here. You can print attendance report equally. You can print a leave request report for each employee from here and for each leave. You can also manage performance from here. You manage performance for the employees from here. You can print out the performance report from here. And also, it's good to invest in employees. So whatever trainings, external, internal trainings, you can track the trainings, capacity building for your staff. From here, you enter the actual training, and then you add the staff that you've selected to be part of that training. From here, you can also track whether they've completed the trainings or they have not completed the trainings. Then here is where you now can manage separation with employees. Those employees that maybe have resigned, or you are letting them go for one reason or the other, you can do it from here. Exit management. You can print out the exit report. And the beautiful thing about this, again, is, there are some employees, especially as a small business, there are some employees that can leave for some time and come back. So the system does not delete your employee when they exit. It just deactivates them as an employee, pending possible rehiring. So in case the employee comes back, you can rehire them. And also, one of the reasons the system does not delete is for the analytics purposes, so that you can track the growth of your business and see the how your business has grown over time with the staff, in terms of comparing. Then you have the disciplinary records here, so you can manage discipline issues. If there's an issue with an employee, you can track it from you you can track it from here. So generally, this is what HR has to offer for you and your small business. And interestingly, this can be done for both businesses isolated. Let me show you what I mean. So if you noticed, we printed out, um, if you noticed, what we were able to print out here is a pay component. So we printed out this, right? Printed out this for SmartBAS. So let me switch to Data Flow Insight now. So it's going back to the home page, which is here, so that it can reevaluate the permissions. So if I come back to HR, come back to employees here, and then go to, as you can see, the details have changed. You've seen the details have changed. Now it's Data Flow Insights, admin and data flow insight. So now I'm operating as data flow insight. And when I export this, and when I export this, it's asking me to select an employee. Okay. Oh yeah, payment details. Let me go to payroll components where it will not ask me to select an employee. So if I come here, as you can see, data flow insights here. So if I export this and then I say save, I say, okay, let me say save. Say, okay. So as you can see, the same format of the report, but for another business. This is now data flow insight. So you can have different pay components and different applications of how you're going to pay your staff from one business to to the other. So this is how SmartBAS will be able to simplify your data management challenges for your small business or businesses and help you to run your businesses in one place. So this is what HR has to offer from A to 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 Z. Thank you so much. See you in another video.